look at my cucamelons. Coming along. I'm really excited about this pepper. And this one, even though it's looking kind of puny. Honestly, I just need to learn how to grow peppers because I don't think I really know very well how to do that. I'm about to spray my plants, having some pest issues, and up until this point I have not sprayed anything. My kids come down here and eat a lot just directly out of the garden, and that's one reason. The other reason is I was just been really busy. Now I do garden, I say as naturally as possible because I'm not being a major stickler over organics. Like I don't make sure that my seeds were sourced organically. You know, I put this straw down, and you know, the people that we get that from, we talk to, and they're not spraying anything. But you know, I don't have everything certified. I could not be certified organic, so I don't use that term. But for all intents and purposes, I am gardening organically for the most part. As far as I'm not using any sort of like chemical fertilizers or pesticides or fungicides, anything like that. Which means that I really rely heavily on neem oil and diatomaceous earth for pest control. And really more than that, I rely heavily on hand picking and yeah, hand picking. And I plant more than I need. I'm having some issues with flea beetles. I've seen some aphids, and so I am gonna mix up some neem oil now and go spray it on my plants. You may notice it is like almost dark out here. I do this in the evenings because you don't want to put neem oil on in the morning because it can burn your plants if it gets really sunny. It's like putting tanning oil on. You don't want to put oil on something right before the sun's going to shine on it. The other reason is because neem oil can affect bees, and if I put it on in the evening right before sunset, it can handle the pests and be nice and dry before the bees are out. So I have my spray bottle here. These little vacuum spray bottles are like, they hold a gallon, and they're like $10 or $12 on Amazon. I'll link it below. Gary, come on, man. And these are a game changer. If you have a garden that's like bigger than like this big, trying to mix up these sprays and spray them on, if you're using like a hand pump thing, can be very, very exhausting. And so when I finally bought one of these and realized what a huge relief it was, I was like, why didn't I do this before? They're not expensive, and it really does make a huge difference. So I've got it. I've already got water in here, a gallon of water. It's almost entirely filled up. I'm gonna put like a good squirt of this dish soap in, just like a mild dish soap. This is gonna work as an emulsifier. Some people use Dawn, and I don't know what the science is. I've heard people say use Dawn dish soap. I don't know if there's like something in that that's supposed to help, but I know that the neem oil called for just any mild dish soap as an emulsifier. The more natural stuff is all I have in my house, so that's what we use. And then I've got my neem oil. I kind of just eyeball it, but like a couple of tablespoons of this oil in this gallon. This is a new bottle. So I'm gonna pour a couple tablespoons of this in.
Yeah, he could do that.
Now I've got this cold pressed neem oil, also from Amazon. And the cold pressed stuff is different than the stuff you're gonna get at the store. Now a lot of times you can go to the store and you can spend like $6 or $7 for a spray bottle of already diluted neem oil, but a lot of times it's not cold pressed. And the thing is that this is 16 ounces, and so I can make a gallon with like right at 2 tablespoons of this. This will last me and my massive garden the entire growing season. I think this was like $16 on Amazon, so this is definitely the way to go instead of going and buying the pre-mixed bottles at the store, because you're going to tear through those things and have to continue buying them.
So I'm going to spray?
And once you've already, you know, put the investment in on a sprayer, this is my second year using this thing. Just don't leave it outside.
And
all winter.
I'm going to spray.
Ask me how I know. Hey, we gotta pump it. I feel like Wile E. Coyote right now.
What?
Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah, but it's not.
You can spray it, but make sure you don't spray towards your face, okay?
Yeah,
I've already put, no, we gotta spray the tomatoes. Come here. Come spray my precious. They have aphids on them.
Where's the aphid?
Just spray all the leaves. There you go. No, it's not poisonous, but you don't need to get it in your eyes. Okay? So I came out here and tied up plants the other day. I actually ended up taking an old jersey cotton t-shirt and cutting it into a bunch of strips and using that, and honestly one t-shirt has been able to tie up a lot of plants. So here's a bit of a close-up of what I'm dealing with. These little aphids, I've got some little red ones and some white ones, and they're all on my plants, so we're spraying them all down.
Yeah,
This thing is pretty easy, you just have to pump it back up occasionally. I'm gonna have to get a second sprayer so that I can actually do this while I have a helper out here. I get a lot of comments of people asking how do I garden with kids. I just lower my expectations that I'm going to get anything done in a timely manner. Oh look, more baby squash. So I got those first 2 rows of tomatoes done, and then my mom actually came out today and she pruned and tied up this entire row. She got a lot done out here, which is really nice. I really appreciate the help. Someone asked recently if we actually do the work in our garden, and we do have friends and family that come and help us sometimes, and we're always so thankful for it. But for the most part, what you see here is done by us. Like the daily stuff, and occasionally like our friends and family will come over and like put in a day or 2 and help us get past like big projects, and we're super thankful for all the help that we get. I thought you were spraying tomatoes.
But I don't want to do it now.
You don't want to do that anymore?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Eating lemon balm?
Yeah. So I sprayed 2. Now there's a lot more. So what's is it?
Do you know what that is?
Mm,
What is it?
might be snake skin.
That is exactly what that is. Did you touch it?
Yeah.
You touched it?
Yeah.
What's it feel like?
Feels like snake.
It's getting dark. So I'm about to turn the camera around and show you guys the property next to the garden, back behind the chicken coop, where our new animal is gonna live. Are you even ready for this? So there's the house. Here's the chicken coop. And there are the woods that are not so wooded anymore. Is that wild or what? Crazy. That represents a lot of work with a lot still left to do. That is just crazy how open that is. Ben, you are determined to get the worms off your broccoli, aren't you?
Hey, Mom, can you pull this up?
Honey, if you see a worm, you just gotta pick it off.
You deserve that, wormy.
What did you just say?
You deserve that, wormy.
Oh my goodness. Benjamin has seriously taken offense with the worms that have infringed on his broccoli and kale game in the garden. He's literally talking trash to the worms as he sprays them with neem oil. Hey Gabe. What's up, little dude? What's up, big dude? Okay, we gotta get Mayhem's babies and put them up in their stall so that we can milk her in the morning. Well, it looks like Mayhem already put her babies up. But she's up with them, so we gotta get her out of there. Well, that was easy. Are you excited? Are you excited, little dude? Look at that. Can y'all see it? I know it's getting dark. Oh gosh. Ben just scared the girls. Sorry, Fanny. Sorry, Clem. Back as you were, back to bed. Yeah, they were already in bed, baby. You scared them. They came rushing out of there thinking you were about to get them.
Come on, babies. I want to feed you.
Hey, baby, it's late. They've already been fed. Come on. It's bedtime for them. I was just showing YouTube the woods.
Okay, let's go. So,
Y'all see? Is that wild or what? Well, y'all, I'm running out of light. It's time for me to go get the littlest farm boy in bed, and maybe when he can't see in front of him, Sweet Maya will get off the track hoe. He's so determined, and we've only got it for a few more days. So he's almost done over here, and then he's going next door to clear that field out, and then we work on fences, and then we go to Ohio and we get our new animals. And all of this, these super long days, and all of this work will be worth it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. God bless you. Until next time. Come on, farm boy. Let's go. Let's go take a bath. Say goodnight, Fanny.
What?
Say goodnight, Fanny.
Good night, Fanny.
Good night.
Get off my maiden.
Good night, Clem.
Good night. Good night, Pam.
Good night, Gerard.
Good night, Gerard. I look weird.
Good night, farm.
Good night, Mom. Yeah. No.
Thank you.
Fill it. Get a jar, fill it up, and put it in there.
Thank you.
Add a small jar.
Thank you.
A jar inside.
Okay, thank you. Good night, friends.